And we're live. Easy people, welcome to Sunday lockdown, Sunday live and direct lockdown to be correct. Yeah, I thought today I'd do something soulful. I've started to get my head round doing this a bit more now and how I should do it. And I always keep saying to everybody who tunes in or everybody who's watching this, you should try and make your life easy when you try to make tunes. And funny enough, when I've been doing streaming, I've not been doing that, because what I've been doing is, whenever I've done the stream, I've made sure that there's no tune on and I've started right from the beginning. So a lot of times I've got frustrated because I'm trying to make something in a short amount of time and make some and show as well. So what I've done is I was messing about and I made a little tune just before I came on, and I'm going to keep all the sounds from that, but I'm going to recreate something along the same lines. So the reason why I kept it on is because I want to show something about the step sequencer. So I'll play something now. And today's going to be a quite soulful day because I'm feeling easy Joseph. I'm going to make something quite soulful, so I'm going to, this is what I kind of came up with, so I'm going to do something along the similar lines as this. So I'll play it through and then I'm going to show you the XYs singing. So it's all funky and groovy and all that. So what I want to show you is this thing, what I'm doing here. On the hi-hats, I want the hi-hats to just come in. I don't want them to be playing all the time. I want to do that. Now there's a couple of ways of doing it. I did a record, I recorded a automation with mute. But because I recorded it with like freestyle with mute, it's not that accurate. And also, even though it's on that clip, I have to remember that whenever I change the clip, I have to make sure that it resets. So, because I don't want to do all that, and I want to explain what I mean by that at the same time, I'm going to do this hi-hat so that it keeps coming in and out. Now, and then the easiest way I've discovered of doing that is I'll solo this just for the sake of it. So this is playing now. I could go to the step sequencer. This step sequencer is ace for automation and certain things like automation. So I want this to come in like just in and out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for this pad here. This is that pad here. And I want it to just kind of come in and out. But I'm not going to mute it. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn down the volume of that pad. So I'll go here and I'm going to go to the mixer of that pad. So that's the level. I want to talk about this. I'll keep the beat on. I might as well keep the beat on. It saves a bother. Hopefully you can hear this. Tell me if you can't hear my voice over the beat. Please do tell me that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring down these divisions, because all I'm going to do is have it come in and then out. So I don't have to have it. I don't have to have it at the same amount as this. So look. So I want it to go stop, stop, stop. So that'd be like, that's probably like eighths. But I'm going to do it to quarters and then fix it after. So the easiest way of working with this is you turn in the level that you want in the first place. And because I'm going to turn up and down the level instead of using mute, the first one dictates what the rest are going to be doing. So the first one you turn on dictates the rest of the look. So if I turn it up, that's how loud everything else will be. So I want it to be about about there. That's fine for me. So that'll be about fine for me. Okay. And then all I have to do is say where I want it on and off. So I'm going to turn this from quarters to eighths, because now when I switch on all of these, all of the rest of them are going to follow that pattern. So watch. If I go like that, et voila. Right, why did I do that? Well, I'll show you. Because now I've got all of these on at this volume. Oh, good Lord, I'm on 3. I was meant to be on 1. So I'll do that again. I'll turn this up to there. So they're there. And then all I'm going to do is turn the rest of them on. So they're all on. I'll do it for the rest now. And look, because it follows through. This is brilliant about this machine. It follows through. It knows that you want them all the same level. So that's just saved me a load of grief. So if I turn them all on for 4 now, I've got, oh, blimey. Oh, this is 8. It's 8 long. I remember that. It's 8 bars long, this thing. So I'm going to turn them all on. So all of my hi-hats, I'll solo the hi-hats so you hear it. All the hi-hats are at the same level. And the only time they get a dip is because I put a side chain on that. But I want them to kind of go like this. So I want it to come in and out. This is because it's on solo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then stop it at 7. So I'll start with the first one. I'll play it and you'll hear it. So I'm going to go. But I'm not going to be affecting the rhythm. I'm just going to be affecting the volume. So I'm going to turn that down. Maybe I'll turn the first bit of that down. Do you know what I mean? So now I'm getting a slight rhythm, so that it's not always in. Sometimes it drops out, comes back in. So now I've got quite rhythmical now, because it's dropping in and dropping out. So go back to the beat. So you see, it's not always flowing, it's flowing in and out. And because I've got that there, if there's anything I don't like, so I can go back to this and say, well, so go back to bar 1. So I'm going to make it stop there. So I'll turn these down. So I'm going to go. So it's going to go stop. Stop. I like that. I like that rhythm. Stop. So I'll have another. Stop. So, and I did a similar thing with this. So if I go here, what I did is, I did mutes, but I did this freestyle. But if I want to fix these mutes now, I can go into here, and it's showing me that I've got mutes on there, and that was the mutes what I did. So I kind of did it like random, like that. So on bar 1, that's all playing, and then it mutes there. Okay, so that was an idea. I'm going to clear that idea. I'm going to keep all the sounds, and we're going to start again. So I'll clear all that. Bon voyage. Bon voyage. So I've done this. It's going to save me a load of bother. I've even named them. So keys, that audio thing. In fact, I'll show you a quick trick. If you want to move things, the best way to move things, because you can't physically move them, you can't click that and move it to there. So what you do is you go copy it to there, and then just delete it from where you don't want it to be. So now I've got keys. So if I wanted, say, the keys to be here, I'd have to copy it to there and then delete it. It's a bit of a pain in the jacksy, but what you're going to do, it is what it is, and it's this. So, alright then, so I'm going to start again, and what I like to do is I like to start with the chords. So, I had a chord sound, I might change this chord sound. Shift, note for config, and a progression, so, alright, so I'm going to have to clear everything out, so clear, just in case that's in a note position. So go to mixer and let me check, is that in a, yeah, so just turn that back up, I'll turn that back down. Okay, I'll turn off that. I had a filter gate on that. I'm going to turn that off for the moment. So we've got, and these are my own progressions. Some progressions that I've done. I've used scalar. In fact, I'll go to scalar one. Someone was asking how to move columns this morning. Oh, right. Well, there you go. So, in fact, I'm going to go to scalar ones because the scalar ones are even more somewhat I did in scalar. So, if you've got an extra, I think 40 quid American, or I think it's 50 quid American, 30 quid UK. It's worth getting scalar, I believe. If you can play, then don't bother, knock yourself out. But this is what I use. I use scalar. So wow, this one's groovy. Oh. Not for today. Yeah, not for today. Oh, these are mad jazzy. That's mad jazzy. Let me try less. I'll try and find something soulful. That's alright. It's kind of. Yeah, maybe we'll try find some Jill Scottish kind of. Let me see. Now that's too poppy. No. No. Oh, this one might be nice. Yeah, we're going for that. We're going full soul. So I might even change these drums. We might go old school, real old school, 70s, 80s soul. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and do an old school 808 80s style. Yeah, right, okay then. Let me tap a tempo out. So I'm going to tap a tempo out. Down, down, da 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 da. So I'm saying about 90. So we'll go for 93. Meet in the middle, eh? 93, not 930. 93. All right. Da 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 da. Let's do this. Don't forget me screen. Go to the matrix. Get that to 16ths. I'm quantizing that. That's fine for me. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. Good. I'm going to put the bass in before I do the drums, because that's come to me now. So what I used for the bass is I created a key group. So I'm going to show you how you can create a key group. You don't even have to do that Control Shift Edit. Maybe you could just want a blank key group. So this was a key group I figured. So I'm going to change this sound out of that key group. And how I do that is I go load, and I'll go to here, and I'll go to bass, right, and that'll bring up all the samples, what a bass, all of the bass samples. So now I can go through it and hear anything if I hear something that I like. I like that sound, so I'm going to replace that bass 6. So I've got to remember that. That's the only thing which is a bit sad, a shame, is it doesn't replace. You have to replace it manually. So I'm going to go into Shift Clip and look for bass 6, and then I just change bass 6 as a sample. So bass 6 is there, and if I want to get rid of everything just so that I don't get confused or get lost, I can just go here and then I can purge, and everything that I'm not using is gone now. So it just saves me memory, and it saves me a load of hassle if I need to look for a different sound. So, oh good lord, that's loud. Let's turn that volume down on that. Where is it? Wow, that's through the roof, that. Oh, because it's playing a chord in it. This is what you've got to remember. So we'll turn it back to chromatic for now, because some of them, the bass notes I want to play might not be in that scale. In fact, let me just check what the scale of that chord was. 9. It said it was major. Another thing, I'll give you a tip. If you do use the MPC software, Easy Paul, or Easy Edmead, more to the point, just so that you know that I was meaning you, because there might be loads of Pauls here. The thing with the MPC software is it doesn't tell you the scale. I thought it automatically did tell you that. So whenever you do the chord progressions, you have to remember to tell you the scale, because it's now doing this as major, and I'm sure this isn't a major scale. I might be wrong. Who knows? Anyway, I'm going to chromatic. So chromatic means it plays everything like a normal keyboard, right? So I had so I know I can't play all that in one go. So I just need to find the notes first. Da, 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 da. I'm going to do it on here, even though I've got the keyboard connected, just to show you how you could do it on here. It's going to take longer than I would normally do it, but I'm doing this for yous. So, da, 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 da. Right, so, in fact, first, before I do anything, follow my own rules. I need to find what the key of this tune is. So let's find. That's the key. So that's the key. So I need to move that. So da 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 da. So it's G, right? So we've got that. So we know it's G. I'm not going to worry about the scale at the moment, because I want to find out da 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 da. Oh well, that's good. Da 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 da. Now I'm going to show you something that I learned. Another thing that I learned. So I am going to find the scale, because I'm not going to find the scale. I don't need to worry about it. I'm going to show you something brilliant about step sequencer now. I've turned this into step sequencer. So now this is in step sequencer. I'm going to press it again and make sure it's on mono. Okay, so that's good for me. It's going to do automatically, if I press a note, it's going to make 2 bars. So I'm going to press a note now. That makes 2 bars. So now all I have to do is hold this to find the other notes that I want to find to do this. So I know it's going to be 2 da da. So I already know it's da da. So it's there. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. So da 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 da. So it's going to be something like that. So I know it's these 3 notes. So I could go da 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 da. So I know it's going to be that. Da 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 da. So da da. Obviously this is too high because I want it lower. So as I showed before, wherever that is, where it's light green, is the one it's on. If it's darker, you can't probably see on here, but these are darker than this one. It's just, and that's the camera. You can see this normally if you've got an Akai Force. So I want that low. So all I'm going to do is press that one. So now it's going to do it on there. So all I have to do is let go and change these notes back. So now I've got that as bass. And then I want da 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 da. So I'm gonna get da 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 da. So that's that again. So it's them 2. Da. So look, that isn't in that scale. But this is major, so I might change it and see if it goes in minor. So da da. So I've got them 2. So I'll start with that one. Da. Change that, and then the next one's da. There. So I've got. So nearly there. Da 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 da. So da da. So that's the only place I can play it unless I go lower, but that's fine. So I'll change that. Da. I think it said da da. I think that was da 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 da. I think that's right. Let's see. So yeah, da da. Something went up there. I think it's that. Yeah. Da 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 da. Something not quite. Da 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 da. Da da da. This is the only thing about me is I don't class myself as a singer by any stretch of the imagination. So I know I can be flat or sharp on stuff. So let me hear it again. Da, da, da. Yeah, I think that's right. Da, da. What was the tune again? So let me extend this a little longer, because I've just totally forgot what it was. So that's just the first 4 bars, but it does it. How long does it do it for? Let's see, how many bars is it? It's 4 bars long. Okay. Right, I'm gonna do the da 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 da. So what I'll do is I'll shift that, because it's just going to be easier if I move that to there, and then I'll do the same on that one. So I'll move it to there by moving the loop start. So da 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 da. So da 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 da. So now I'll just go back to that and da 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 da. So I want it lower. Da. So 1, 2, and then a 3, I think. Oh, no, it's there. So that's a different note. Da, da. So it's that note. So now, oh, good lord. change that. Da, da. So I can change that. I can fix all of the note lengths after. It's just making life easier. So last one. Da, da, da. So the third one wants to be there, I think. Not there. Get rid of that. So da da da. So I had. So but I want it an octave down. So I'll change the octave down. Did I change the octave down? I could have sworn I changed the octave down. Octave. Or do I have to be on step sequencer? Right, let's go back to note. Octave. Oh, okay. Learn something new. So I'll change that back to hold that. That one, that note. So da da da. I want them low as well. So da. Change that to there. Da. Change that to there. Da. Da. So change that. I think that's right. Do. So only need da, and then I've done it. Da. Da. So it's right. I'm going to change that bass sound, but at the moment I'm going to just see how that gels for me. Oh, I didn't play it. It was down there. Where da 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 da. So is that still on that? Let's see. Da. Dum dum da dum 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 two da dum da dum dum dum. So dum dum dum. But I know that I can play the rest of that in because I know it's just a one note dum dum da dum. So I'm going to switch all of these back. So they're back at the beginning, and then I can play that other one in. I can keep it in step sequencer if I want. So where is it? Let me go back to the bass line. So I know it's that. I'll switch back. So that's not quite right. That doesn't feel right. Da, 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 dum, dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, dum, ba-dum, dum, ba-dum, dum. It feels like that comes in too early. I'll mute this and I'll hum it. Sometimes you have to do that. Da, 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 da. Ga-dum dum, ga-dum, ga-dum dum, ga-dum ga-dum dum, ga-dum ga-dum dum, dum 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 dum, ga-dum dum, dum, dum dum, da da da. That he needs to go up, da da da. So let's find this key. Let's go find the key for this. If you've been watching any of my stuff, I always find the key. I've got my own key finder, but it's just all it is. You just go. I'll do that again. You go back to that, then I'll go here, and then I'll just go here, plug in, and then I'll go shift clip, and then I get a piano because piano is the easiest one for me to understand what's going on. But I already saved the preset. If you look, I've already got a preset. So I'm going to find the scale of this now. I'm going to actually find the actual scale. So I'm going to change it to scales, and then all I know it's G, and the easiest way to find the key of the song is you just press a note, and if the note works all the way through the song. That's the key. That's the easiest way of explaining it. See, all that key works all the way through. So now I need to see if it's in the scale. Do other notes work with it? All right, it is major. Wow. Well, there you go. You learn something new each day. So what was it? Da, da. But the bass line had some notes what were in that scale. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Dun 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 dun. Right. This in key. This bass sound in key. That's why. I'm going to change that sound. I don't like it anyway. So let's go find another one. I'm not feeling that anyway. Maybe that. Try 10. Right. So I'll go to Shift clip and I'll change that to 10. So I need to find where 10 is. Is that it? That's the thing. I wish you could pull this across so you could see it in full, because I've got no idea. Well, no, anyway. Yeah, this is it. So let's see, is this the right key? That seems like that's the right key. It just seems like it's a little low down. I can move that up. If I move that up 6, does that change that? I'll move this 6. I can never remember which way around it is. No. Oh, good lord. If that's 6, to make that an octave up, that needs to be another 12. So that's 18 in it. Is that right? Yeah, I'm going to fix the other notes, but I'm alright with that. You see, now I can hear tonally there's bummy notes now. But what's great now is I can go back to here. So that first note, because I like the sequence, I don't want to play around with the sequence, I want to play around with the notes. So that is not right. Duh. So that's what I've got, but it isn't that. It's, could it be that? Let's see. It's that note. That's it. It's that note. So now I can go back to the sequence and change that to them 2 notes. So there's another bummy note there. Da, da, that's a bummy note. So go back to that. Da, 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 da. And what is it showing? Oh, that is right. Okay, so I just need to turn them. I just need them lower. I'm going to change this out, and I'll show you a little trick here. I'm going to change this clip now. I'm going to change this key group out for a plugin. And how I can do that is, as long as I'm highlighted on the track, you can change the track. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go, well, bassline's showing, so shove it. And then I'm just going to replace this now, so this will be a key group. I'll try this. It doesn't really matter, because I'm not going to use this. I'm just keeping it. I'm going to change the sound, but I've now replaced the key group. So that was whack-ass. So something worked quite right about that. It's alright though. I quite like this. This simple sign's nice. So now, whatever them samples were, they weren't in the right key. Doesn't matter. So it was that was right. Okay, it's alright. It's not a problem. Change it. But I want to change that to the bass. So let's go back to that again. Where was that? So I want it there. So I'll change them. But with it, we're getting there. So we'll right. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to copy that one over. Right. I'm going to keep on over. This is because I'm trying to do something a bit more. In fact, you know what? I'm going to play that bass line, because we'll be here all day. But I'm sure I just showed enough to show you how you can do it on that using a step sequencer. But because I know what I want and I can't hear it in here, I'm going to play it. I want that lower. Oh no. Stupid ass thing, I have to play it on. I have to go down here. Right, so I'll stop that. And then I'll play it. That's it. You see, that's look how long it took. Look how quick I got that. That's the other thing. This is what I'm saying. Certain things it works, but on certain things on the keyboard it doesn't necessarily pan out. So all the bits what I know, as I've always showed, I always do the bits after. I always play the bits I know and then get the other bits after. So 3, 4. Da, da, ba, da, 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 da. So now, and I want that going back up. Da, 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 da. In fact, I'm not gonna go da, 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 da. I'm gonna go da, da. So. the funk. Yeah, okay, here we go. Wondering how I'm getting that groove going and it's bouncing off, it's because on the app I changed the app rhythm. So I've changed the pattern and I've changed the rhythm, so it's now off beat. So remember, there's a load of patterns in this app. Look, I'm using 3, but look at that, there's 9, there's 8 patterns, there's 8 variations on that. So now I've just come up with a new That's it, 80's style. That's what we want. We want some dooku. Right, so let's go find some percussion. Right, we'll get rid of these. Where we're going to put the percussion? Oh, they're not bad actually. I might keep that. All right, I might keep that as well. Oh, that's one. That's good. We'll get rid of that. We'll have dooku. In fact, we'll put dooku here. Dooku on here. So what I'm going to do to make my life a little easier, copy, and then I've got that colour now. So if I want to go dooku 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dooku, yeah, dooku. Right. So now all I have to do is choose that, and I can replace it. So we'll get load. We'll go to samples. We'll go clear that. Well, we don't even have to clear it. I'll just go into search and I'll go percussion, and then I could go through the percussions. Dooku. So I'm looking for a cowbell. Oh, we'll have one of them. Ding, 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 ding. We'll have that there. Load that there. We could have that. That could be another one. We'll load that there. We'll have that. Oh, 808 style there. That's another one. Maybe that might be it. We'll have one more. We'll do it. That's what we'll have, yeah. And I'll show you a little trick. Say you can't come up with a riff. you can always use your arpeggiator, because if you press them, it'll do that. So you just fix the timing. Obviously this isn't the timing I want, and I knew that I'll hum out what I want. But if I didn't have an idea, I could just use the arpeggiator and change the arpeggiator and press the notes, and that'll give me the same thing. So now I just need space in that doogo doogo doogo, and then dink a dink. Where's that? So I'll make that cowbell really high up. Ding a ding. I think so we need that. We'll have this. These ones, we'll put a bit of reverb on them so that they're spaced out. And as I've shown you, the easiest way of me doing that is by using the master reverb and delays. So I've got a slide across here, and I'll go here. And you know me, I just like presets. So I'm like, yeah. So I'm going to use I'll use a stadium one. See what the stadium one's like. So that's one. And for the delays, so we're gonna have that. We'll have that as what's it called? The not the dotted. Yeah, we'll try a dotted. We'll try a dotted on 2. Can we do a dotted on 2? No. We'll have it like that. We'll see what that sounds like as opposed. So all I've done is I've used this preset here, and then I've just changed the timing to suit what I want. So now I'm going to do that in this mixer. So I'm going to go back to the mixer on the drum kit. The quickest way is record arm. Record arm's the quickest way to change things. So I'm going to go back to the drum kit on here. When we come out of the thingy, I'll go shift clip just so that you can see what I'm on. And then I don't have to do shift clip because it's shift mixer. And now I'm into the mixer of just this drum kit. So now I want to just change the digga. So I can go here, this one, that one. It would be nice if it if it showed you where they were, like without you having to slide across. But you have to. It's a bit of a pain in the ass that. But so I'm going to do a send because I already put it on screen. It's easy for me to hear the sound, so I can hear that, and then. So I've got me delays. And I can change that reverb if I don't like the sound of that reverb, because it's got a bit of bass on that reverb. So I want to get rid of that. I might put a third delay on that. Let's see. We'll see how that sounds. Okay, that's not too bad. I just need it down a bit, and I'm going to take off some of the bass on them samples. See, where's that? Ding, 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 where's that? I bet it's not. So. I'm going to put a third delay on that. So I'm going to go to the masters, because remember you've got four of these effect returns. Yeah, and I just want it on that one. So actually, do you know what? Because I only just want it on that one, I don't even have to do that. I literally can just have that effect on that one when I find it. Right, there it is. So I'm just going to go there, and I'm just going to add a delay just to that one. So I'm using a send delay, and then I'm going to use a personal delay for this. So let's see what ones. Yeah. And then the only thing I want is, I want a high pass so that none of the bass is travelling through. Yeah, and that should be alright, I think. Okay. And then what I'm going to do now, arrangement wise, I'm going to double the length of that so that it's not as busy. So we'll have that da-da-ga-dang-ga-dang come in on the second time round. So, and I'll play that in and maybe turn the volume down. Turn down the volume on that, so go shift mixer and just turn the level on that one down. Eh? Where's my data? Oh, there it is. Okay. And we'll have a clap. We'll have the clap. And we'll put a bit of reverb on that clap as well. So that's coming in once, and then I'm going to do some guitars. Okay, let's we'll do some riffs. What let me see what's in the matrix. We'll have the riff, so the riff is on there. We'll use the arpeggiator to come up with a riff. And let me go here. If I'm right, I think they added this. So now if I do, I think, is it in here? Don't quote me on this, I'm gonna check. Is it in here? It might be. Yeah, I think it is in here. If I do as played, no, I won't use a scale. I'll play about them, let's see. So now, if I turn the arpeggiator on, the arpeggiator is on the keyboard. So what I can do is, if I'm unsure and I don't want to take any chances, I can just snap that to scale now. So anything I'm playing should melodically work now. But I went maybe. Now I've just thought of something, because we've got the body of the tune. Why don't we we'll try a pattern and see if we can see any of these patterns. Will any of these patterns work? They might not. You never know. Oh right. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's on apes. Some of these on there. Yeah, that's not doing up for me. Maybe twice as fast. Let's. And now, what you might notice is, with these patterns, certain ones don't work because certain ones are in major or minor. This one is in minor. I can tell because when I'm hitting it, there's only 2 notes what are working. The rest are bummy. It's because it's not in the same scale. So keep that in mind. Be all groovy and just be playing. Because it's in scale. And I'll show you a little trick. If you're getting bummy notes, it's because it's probably easier in pentatonic because there's less notes. So there's 5 notes in the pentatonic scale as opposed to 7 or 8. So it's easy to play. Add a riff in. We'll do a riff from it here. So yeah, so we'll have that, and we'll call it. But that's a nice one. So you might have noticed something on this piano before I call it. On this piano, I hit a bummy note, so I'll play it. Right. That was late. That was late, but that's all right because I'll turn that to 16ths, and I can go to step sequencer and find that bummy note. And how can I find that bummy note? Well, all I have to do is press when I'm in step sequencer, press it again, make sure it's poly, so I don't get rid of any chords what I wanted, and then I have to just all I do is find that bummy note. That so I'll go here and I'll find it. Oh. It'll help if I took it off solo. Oh, it's on harp. Stop. Right, I'll do it again. So we're on there. I want note, and I want to find that bummy note. So go back to record, get to piano, and I want that thing. I think it was there. I think it was there. Yeah, seen it. So that bummy note is going to show up. I think I did a 4-bar clip. Yeah, it was 4 bars, so that's great. So that bummy note's going to show up now, and it shows up, it's there. So that bummy note, I can move it to wherever I think it would have been right. And also, I could add in a little bit, if I could play it. So, maybe, alright then, later. Oh, nice one, Derek, man. Appreciate. Cheers. I'll keep them coming if people like them. So we've got some mixed smooth there. And here, let's get busy. Right, 2 ways what we can do before I cut off. And I'm usually keeping these to now. I'll just do this quick one. I could either add a guitar in from here, just on this thing here, on the audio channel. I kept that audio channel for it. In fact, let's just do it simple. Here's the simple way of getting guitars in here. I could go load. I can go. I'm in samples. I'll go to clips. I'm gonna see if they've got anything. So I'll go to their audio clips because their audio clips. There's got loads of things in here. So I'll see if there's word guitars there. The word guitar isn't there. So that's alright. I can go like that. And I can type the word guitar in myself. And because it's one of their audio clips, the timing should be alright. The key was G. I could go and figure it out, but I'll just use my ears. So let's see. A vocal sample. Yeah, alright. I don't really have that many because I've got some acapellas and it'll probably get muted. I'll try one. If it gets muted, it's because the acapella Facebook's notorious for that. But I'll try and add a guitar in. Right. I don't know about that. It sounded like it was in key, so I'm just going to go for it. It sounded like that was in key to this. That might be wrong. We'll find out. So I'll go clip. That's for some reason that's in at 6, and I know why. It's because, like I said, I always switch off. In the preferences, I've switched off automatic warp because I'd rather have control of it itself. It's 120, so it knows what that is. So let's do that as 8, and that should be all right now. That's saying that's 7. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens because that's saying something different. Oh no, wait. Did I press warp? No, I didn't. Sorry. That's why. So, okay. So go back to launch. That does not sound any good, does it? Have you bought? Yeah, I've got a world expansions. I've got a world of them. I was quite lucky. I'll be honest. I was really lucky. First of all, I had the MPC, and I remembered when I got the MPC live. I said, "Right, I'm not deleting that." And I wrote to them. I said, "Can I keep? Well, what happens when I sell it on?" I said, "Yeah, it's fine." And then they said, "Your software's your software." So I moved the vault from there over to here. So that was one thing that I did. And then because I actually wrote when I got this on the first day, and I complained. I phoned up Akai and I said, "Here, this is an issue. This is an issue. That is an issue." And then one of the guys said, "Oh, we're sorry to hear about that. We really do care about our customers and blah blah blah." And because I'd made a little video thing and showed him, and then he said, "If you want any expansions here, just send them." So I said I wanted New Schools and Soul Provider, and they were out at that time, and I've never asked since. So anyway, let's go back to this. Let's see if we can find something. Right, do you know what? Google's a friend, so before I cut off, I'm going to go and get G major. I've only got one third-party one, and it was this one. It was a free one. It was a bass, the bass Reaper thing. Yeah, and I'll be honest, I'm not feeling it. It was free, so I can't knock it, but for an upright bass, it's too high up in the frequency for me. So all of my ones, oh yeah, and I had, before I got the Akai, way before I got any Akai stuff, I got, what's that guy called? This guy, I can't see him here. He's oh yeah, this guy, Masada. I got a Masada kit by accident when I was using Ableton Live, and I saw this thing and went, oh, that's Ace that, because it had some Ace sounds, and I got it thinking, oh, that's how it'd work in Ableton, because it had an Ableton package, and it didn't. It just had all the samples, and I was like, I'm not recreating that, forget it. But I kept it, and then when I got the my MPC Live, I noticed that it worked on that, and then I loaded it into here, and it's really good. The only reason why I don't use it is, do you know what? I should use it. What I've been doing so far is I've been only using the content what you get in here. But I will. If you think I should use other stuff outside here, I'll happily do it. I just don't want to feel that people feel like, oh, good Lord, well, I can't do that. I ain't got that stuff. I want it to be seen that you can use this. You can use alt in this. So let's go back to guitar, and let me just quickly find. I might have to make a guitar up. Oh no, that's what I was gonna do. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna use Google to find G major and see what the other scales I can use to G major. So I'm going on Google now, and I'm going G major scale. Wikipedia tells me I can use an E minor, so I can use E minor, right? So we'll load that in there. Quiet. E minor and D major might work as well. Well, let's try E minor. Let's see what this one's like. I don't know. I'll give this 2 more seconds, and then I'll call it peace. Do you know what? I've just done the wrong thing, Anna. Just yeah. Right. Where's that guitar? This is the only thing. It doesn't load in. It loads over. I can't be arsed. Look. Anyway, imagine that I got a guitar in there. I've took a bit long. Right, as I've always said, you tell me how I should do these. If I'm doing these fine, it's just that I'm trying to keep it to an hour. So I could actually make some guitar riffs and but there's no way I'm going to be able to do this in 5 minutes. It's going to take me about 15 minutes at best to be able to create a guitar that actually sounds like a funky guitar. So, and I want to keep these to an hour. So always write comments on the bottom of this, or more to the point, if you go on to YouTube and write them there, because I'll check YouTube. I'm just using this because it's easier to stream than YouTube for some reason. So anyone tells me how we can stream out on YouTube better, I'll do it there. Alright then, so I'll play it one more time, and this is what we came up with, an 80s kind of groove thing, and it's smooth for Sunday. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you rewind and if there's anything that I've shown that gives you any ideas or anything like that. That first note's bummy as well, I've just heard it now. But anyway, whatever. So, I might save this one, I don't know. So, I hope this has been good, and as always, like I say, stay safe and wash your hands. Alright then, I'll do a left-handed one because I have to use the mouse to end this. So, peace!